please bear with me. I look to a day when people will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. This was once said by a sophisticated man who saw nothing but a world where equity and equality would be omnipresent, no matter where you came from or how you looked. The sophisticated man who said this was none other than Martin Luther King Jr. The society I grew up in has had an extensive amount of racial profiling, extending from looking like an immigrant, being treated as a gang member, or being asked to mow someone's lawn. This issue has put a significant amount of things at risk, such as the perception of our youth towards the look or color of certain individuals. Their peer beings may adopt the wrong perspective and think that their African American friends are the most dangerous beings, leading them to hide their things or avoid them, and vice versa. Parents who have taught their kids that being with a certain race is toxic should reevaluate what toxic is and see who the toxic person really is. Due to racial profiling, many innocent individuals have lost their lives because of the way they look, dress, speak, where they live, who they're with, but ultimately their skin color. According to Melissa Harris Perry, in the 6 years from 2006 to 2012, a black person died at the hands of a white police officer, at least twice every week. Many families have been torn apart due to deportations that are genuinely unjustified. How is it that someone who works their behinds off to humbly feed their family is seen as a threat? How is it that somebody who is peacefully walking down the street or taking direct orders from an officer ends up with the same amount of bullet holes as the number of feet you're buried in when dead? This is supposedly the land of the brave, but why is it that my people still live in fear? I guess it is true when they say all of these bullets have names written on them. The amount of ignorance and common sense put into these arguments is something that needs to change. Our future generations cannot egress from a corrupt world with the wrong perspective on certain people. With all this in mind, I genuinely believe that we can be one step closer to world peace. Personally, I have gone through racial profiling. I was once told that since I came from somewhere else, I was going to end up with a paintbrush or lawnmower instead of a diploma and the cap that goes with my gown. But don't mind me, go and fight for what is right and preach justice without being vindictive. Thank you.